Welcome back, everybody. I'm back from vacation and I've missed a lot of updates, and I'm going to share my thoughts and experience as a more newer NHL HUT player, gamer, and I now stream it since NHL 24. The one before that was NHL 17, and then it was probably the late, 2000s. So for me, I just maybe have a different perspective. I might not catch everything that, the big name guys do, but that's okay. I want to give you my thoughts from playing this game for a couple years, my thoughts on it, some things that I notice, my wish list as far as what I'm seeing from here. There'll be other videos that complement this, so this will not be the only video that comes out on NHL 26 for me. But I do want to get your guys' thoughts. The best way to do it is comment down below. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe as I continue to push out content as we turn the page from 25 to NHL 26. But let's get into it, and I'll go over what I see or what I notice.
I'm Craig.
I'm noticing right off the rip, and I don't know if you guys see this. This is hockey.
And welcome to the NHL 26 Gameplay Deep Dive. I have always loved Chell, so I am beyond stoked to introduce what's new in-game this year. The
new save animation? Look pretty good, though.
Headliner is the next evolution of
IceQ.
Okay. In IceQ 2.0, which is now powered by NHL Edge player data, whose incorporation makes your favorite superstars think, move, and play more like themselves. To take us through the details, let's pass it off to Mike Englehart and David Pritchett.
Thanks, Craig. This year, we're building on IceQ's defining vision of true hockey intelligence by incorporating the data-driven innovation of NHL Edge, which powers how superstars...
So these speeds, I'm wondering if it's going to be shown on a replay or if we're going to see it in-game. I'm hoping replays. I think in-game it'd just be too clunky and add too much stuff to it.
Play in NHL 20's NHL Edge player data to impact how players perform in game. For example, we've reviewed Ovi's historic trends and performance data, and use that to update his character's attributes and tendencies. So his skills are aligned with his real-life self. And AI Ovi will naturally position himself in his
there's the
patented
1T, patented high shooting percentage.
Altogether, that means AI players start to think, move, and play like your favorite stars.
Okay.
Attributes are one of the main pillars of how IceQ 2.0 incorporates
There's that deke again. That's a new deke
into the game. It's used to inform key
what
player
a move.
attributes
That's on my Minnesota
like
Wild, though. I'm not very
acceleration, top speed, slap.
This is cool right here. This is what I'm hoping to see going in, and maybe they'll talk about it later on in the video. But if you see Roman Josi, 98-mile-an-hour top spot, I'm hoping this year that it's more real to life in the aspect of, let's say Lane Hudson has 99 overall power. It still isn't as fast as Roman Josi's 99 overall power. Does that make sense? I get it, he's a 99, but Lane Hudson in real life, even if he has maxed out power, ain't hitting it 104, whatever that top miles per hour is. And when you're playing HUT, I'm hoping we see that distinctively as far as your speed, your shot, accuracy, all that. I'm hoping maybe it's a little bit more noticeable early on in the game, and maybe that's just too high of a wish list bar for me. But I hope that they kind of keep it synonymous to certain players. Will always have these little advantages because that's what makes them, them.
Shot power and wrist shot power, giving in-game superstars true-to-life differentiation.
Quick release, that was a new
So when you play
XFactor
with
thing.
or
Saw
against
that.
Connor McDavid, his acceleration and speed are aligned with his...
See, but this is where I'm okay, he's playing, Calgary on rookie on squad battles, and he's just splitting the defenders and then doing a basic move and scoring. That to me is okay, whatever. But I want to see if you actually feel this when you face other people.
Stats in the real world, a difference you really feel in game.
What makes a superstar stand out is their individual tendencies on the ice, highlighting
regular
their signature
deke.
moves, like Draisaitl taking sharp
a
angle
1T.
shots on goal, and McKinnon's love for laying out the body brings their on-ice character to life.
It's just a
So
regular
far,
hit.
we have 22 unique tendencies spanning both offensive and defensive impacts that have been crafted.
Okay. Let's back it up. I don't know. Let's just go through this again. That's a regular hit. There's nothing different about what he's doing. That's a regular shot. That's a 1T. The guy's literally in front of you for the poke check. That's not anything that's like, oh man, stick check tendency. No, the guy's literally leaving the puck out for him to poke check it off his stick. I disagree with this a little bit, but okay.
That have been crafted to make those in-game NHL players perform in lifelike fashion.
That's not a stretch pass. That hold on.
Game NHL players perform in life.
Hold on. All right. If I have the puck as Werenski, where's it going to go? It's going to go to the open guy. That's not a stretch pass. That's just a regular pass. Everybody's going to make that pass. That's not a tendency. That's just, it should say Ice Cube. Common sense tendency.
Like fashion.
I don't know.
One of the big components of IceQ 2.0 is how it presents in game. You can feel it as you play, but it really comes alive with new animations and visualized breakdowns.
I like that. If you I hope it plays out the way I want it to, but you can see like where you kind of beat goalies. That's kind of cool. Like where's the hot spots? Maybe it gives me an idea of where I need to start shooting a little bit more based on the goalies that you're facing. Like I don't mind this.
Expanded replay insights highlight everything from skating speed, shot speed, shooting percentage, and threat analyses on goal.
Okay.
New broadcast graphics showcase player
like that up there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. See if I'm owning a guy on faceoffs or I'm getting owned.
Comparisons at faceoffs to amp up the in-game storytelling. Speaking of, multi-story replays will now highlight important sequential game narrative.
Basic fighting. That's same thing it's always been.
We've also created new cameras to capture those big
moments. That's cool.
And give
I like
them
that
the
from a
spotlight
presentation. Don't do replays against me. If you score on me, do not do this just to show off the new camera angles. I know I got scored on, all right? Don't make me feel bad. But if you're playing like franchise mode, be a pro and stuff like that, that's awesome. Hut, unless you're getting a drink of water, I hate replays.
The all-new goalie crease control system brings players an upgraded awareness between the posts, thanks to 81 new animations, close range.
Am I gonna hold my breath here? 81 new save animations? Okay, let's keep it rolling, then I'll hold my breath.
Save AI positioning that gives goalies increased control over the blue paint. Previously, extended animation.
Yes! Finally they acknowledge this. I am pumped as a player to see this get acknowledged. If a guy makes a save, he doesn't immediately go into the wacky inflatable tube man trying to make a save. He actually tries to get back into position or do the best he can. If he gives up the goal, he gives up the goal. But like they don't just sit here in a like stuck island position and just flail around. The issue I have with them showing this is they're acknowledging that they effed up when it maybe could have been fixed during the year. I don't know, that's just me, but that to me is frustrating. This isn't a video clip from NHL 2020. This is the game I'm still playing right now and streaming, and like they're just showing off to be like, yeah, but this was horrible. This is our bad.
Sequences saw goalies lock into positions as the action moved on around them. Now, real-time reactions allow goalies to respond.
There we go. That's what it should be right there. Now, if he doesn't make the save, that's fine, because off of that rebound, that's a perfect rebound for a high percentage shot. If it goes in, I'm glad to be beat by something like that, because it's a good rebound. It's a good position. Like, I'm not feeling bad. But what would happen is he takes that and he just goes into that flailing motion, and it's so frustrating because it's not like even in this one, like the guy's stamina is down to half, and maybe that's because he kicked over extremely hard or whatever it may be. But for me personally, he just goes to flail on the ground, and he might have full stamina or he's not fatigued at all, and I have issues with that. It's like, okay, he's flailing around off of one wrister that went low, and it created a rebound opportunity. Now he's just stuck on that island. So, okay, I like this.
Fluidly to changes in puck direction with split-second reflexive responses that really add excitement to high-pressure moments.
See, that's a split-second
And if
save
one
right
slips
there.
past
Cool.
them, new goalie reactions let you feel their emotion when the opposition lights the lamp.
The goalie feeling the emotion? This guy's going to feel the emotion if he lets that stuff in. I'll do the head down too. My head goes right off the microphone here, and I'm just in crippling sadness.
The goalie crease control system provides an increased level of realism and effectiveness to the netminders that we know players have been waiting for.
Oh, Whoa! There we go. Let's see this one
and
again.
Effectiveness to the netminders.
Look at this one. The redirect into the save. Love it. Also know so my goalie doesn't do this, hopefully, anymore. And it gets redirected 20 feet out from the net, and he still thinks the wrister's coming in hot, and it just rolls right by him. I will wait to see if this works.
That the community has been wanting a more impactful approach to XFactors, so we've crafted an arsenal of 28 refined and...
Whoa, okay, we got a lot of stuff here. Okay, so it looks like there's tiers now for XFactors, 28 of them, spread over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. So speed and acceleration off of the lowest goes up 3% for half second, 5% acceleration 1 second, then 2 seconds. Okay. This is going to make a big difference. So I'm not going to read every single one of them. I don't want to bore you. You can always pause the video and check this stuff out. But wheels, elite edges, second wind.
Enhanced XFactors.
Beauty backhand, ankle breaker, big rig, unstoppable. So like unstoppable force. Reverse hit power.
Span 5 different categories with unique animations and tactical gameplay outcomes. Each of those XFactors has 3 tiers of impact, which can be felt and seen more clearly in gameplay with new, distinct...
That was cool. That, in my mind, what is quick pick? Just being able to finesse the puck, that hand-eye coordination on defense, being able to bat it down, that is awesome. I love that. That to me is cool.
And presentation elements. The goal in reworking the system is to create more meaningful gameplay effects for each XFactor and ensure they bring genuine strategic differences to each game. So when Evan Bouchard fires off his rocket XFactor, its speed and power...
That was cool. Oh man, see how that thing just rised? I just noticed that when I was pausing it, but like we see a deke move once again into it. Excited to see this, but what was he saying? I heard something when they were explaining it. 1 second.
So when Evan Bouchard fires off his rocket XFactor, its speed and power may catch the opponent's goalie by surprise and stun them in game.
Stun them. I don't know how I feel about that. I hope that's not the case. Just because, like, then everybody's going to do that, stun the goalie, easy rebound, and here we go, just because of that factor. So I hope it's not that horrible, but we'll see.
XFactors are now affordable.
Whoa, what a beauty backhand there. Oh man, that got me fired up. Short side all day. We live there.
Formidable on-ice weapon that makes superstars truly feel like superstars.
Has the puck always done that end-over-end pancaking flippy doodle thing, or no?
As you can see, incredible updates.
What a hit.
Year.
All right, sorry.
I'm excited for you to get in the game, get on the ice, and feel that superstar impact yourself. NHL 26 is available for pre-order now.
A lot to digest. I don't know. Like, I think there's some extremely good things that came out of this. I still think we'll wait to see what happens, but what's your guys' thoughts? I know I'm a couple days behind. Are there things you saw from this video that maybe I didn't catch? But from like a new perspective, for me, it's goalies. And for me, the thing I'm hoping we kind of get to is I don't need to just get a 6'4" goalie and that solves all my issues. I'm hoping from this stuff being implemented, it backs being able to get smaller goaltenders, and it's going to be worthwhile. And the goaltenders have a little bit more meaning. If you've seen any of my videos when I do rankings, they are dead last. Why? Because goalies are just, you can't rely on them. They're either going to give up 150 goals a game or they give you a shutout some way, somehow, and you like question your sanity, and they still have a sub 900 save percentage, and here we are. I think going into it, like, it gives me a lot of optimism, but I'm also going to curb that enthusiasm with the realization that the game hasn't changed a ton since NHL 24. I'm on the different perspective of I like the gameplay difference from 24 to 25 if they scale some things back. Unscreened D2Ds really wasn't put here. Reverse hits, L2 skating, defensive icon changing, like it's not really like said here. I will post other videos as I get more information just so like I can give you my thoughts on it as a newer player, because I haven't done this for, the last 10 years. I haven't been a content creator that long. This is, second year, and really we've only been like truly pushing out consistent content on YouTube for the last 6 months, 7 months. So for me, I think the biggest thing is just being able to understand, like, there's a huge wish list, but will it get met? Probably not to a certain extent, but the goalie thing gives me a lot of hope that maybe it makes the game a little bit more evened out. People start using different goalies and stuff like that. The 28 X Factors, does that mean we're not going to see X Factors anymore, like the cards or anything like that? Is this what's replacing that? Like, I just don't know that off the top of my noggin. But what's your guys' thoughts down below? Feel good, feel bad, is what it is. Let me know your guys' thoughts. But like I said before, if you guys like what you see, help me out. Give that thumbs up button. Subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before we hit NHL 26. I think we're at like, I don't know, 430, whatever the number is. But I'm very appreciative of you guys tuning in. If you guys have some high hopes, let me know what you think down below. Other than that, happy Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you're at in the world. And we'll see you back here next time.